When most people think about buying a home, they picture the finish line. The offer gets accepted, the paperwork is signed, the keys are handed over, and everyone breathes a sigh of relief. The transaction is complete. Success. But here's a question most homeowners never think about until it's too late. What happens next? Because while the real estate transaction may be over, homeownership is only beginning. And for many buyers, especially those relocating from cities like Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco, or other parts of the country, the challenges start almost immediately after closing. Think about it. They've purchased a property in a new market, but they don't have trusted vendors. They don't know who to call when something needs maintenance. They don't have landscapers, cleaners, contractors, handymen, or service providers already lined up. Most importantly, they don't have a system to manage their investment. At first, that might not seem like a big problem, but small issues have a way of becoming larger ones. Routine maintenance gets delayed. Services become inconsistent. Minor repairs go unnoticed. And over time, a property that looked perfect on closing day slowly begins to lose the condition and quality that attracted the buyer in the first place. The result? Frustration, stress, unexpected expenses, and a homeowner wondering why owning a home feels so much more complicated than they imagined. What's interesting is that this experience doesn't just affect the homeowner, it also affects how they remember the entire transaction. Whether intended or not, the post-closing experience becomes part of the overall buying journey. The reality is simple. The value created during the transaction can either be reinforced after closing or gradually diminished over time. That's why the most forward-thinking real estate professionals are changing the way they look at client service. They understand that closing is no longer the finish line. It's a transition point, a handoff between acquiring a property and successfully managing it. And what happens during that transition matters a lot. Because when homeowners feel supported after closing, they enjoy their homes more. They experience fewer surprises. They maintain their property's value. And they remember the professionals who helped make that experience possible. At Executive Errands, this philosophy has shaped our entire approach. Our focus is helping homeowners navigate what comes after the purchase. We integrate into the post-closing phase to ensure homes aren't left unmanaged, overlooked, or disconnected from the standard they were sold at. That means coordinating vendors, managing services, overseeing maintenance, and creating consistency for homeowners who may not have local resources or trusted relationships in place. The goal isn't complicated. The home should feel just as right 6 months after closing as it did on day one. Because true value isn't created at the closing table. It's preserved through the experience that follows. And when homeowners continue to enjoy that positive experience, everyone benefits. The homeowner gains peace of mind, the property maintains its condition, and the real estate professional strengthens the relationship that leads to future referrals, repeat business, and long-term trust. In today's market, buyers expect more than a transaction. They expect support, guidance, and confidence that their investment is being properly cared for. That's why the close isn't the end of the story. It's where the real experience begins. If you'd like to learn how Executive Errands helps homeowners protect their investment and enhance their ownership experience long after closing day, we'd love to start a conversation. Because the best client experiences don't end when the paperwork is signed. They continue long after the keys are handed over.